Ahoy ahoy YouTube modeling community, it's the Lazy-Eyed Modeler again. This is the Series 3 projects I intend to start. The first one is this Turbo Vet from MPC, the big 1/20th scale. It's obviously from the late 70s, special Golden Wheels bonus edition. We're going to build this one for Rick Zink in memory of Veronica. Just thought it'd be something different to do this larger scale vet for this project. We'll take a quick look inside. It was complete when I bought it. I've started doing some sanding and whatnot to it, but as you can see, it's still mainly in bags. There's the size of the body. Needs some sanding and whatnot, so I've started that, and all the rest. A lot of the other stuff is in here. I've started taking some stuff off the sprues and whatnot. A lot of glare there, but so it's sort of started. I started this. It was complete and unstarted when I bought it. I've since one night working during TAP's Zoom meeting, I started working on it a little bit, but as you can see, it's just barely started. So we're going to build this one for Rick Zink and Veronica. And the next project I'm going to start is this Volkswagen, the Penny Pincher from Revell. It's for Aries Styrene in memoriam of his partner Bella, who passed away earlier this year. And this kit was given to me a number of years ago by Aries Styrene, and it just seemed appropriate to build it for Bella. It is another kit that I have started working on in the past. It's actually one I did a bit of a video on, but I never did post it to the channel. So I'm not starting from scratch, but it's far from built. And we'll just take a quick look inside. This is obviously a customized Volkswagen. I mean, I've done some cleanup on the body, but it still has this thing in the rear window that has to be cut out. There's the instructions. There's Penny Pincher decal, which I don't intend on using. And most of the rest of the parts are still in the trees. So, pardon me, I'm basically starting from scratch on this build. I have some ideas. It's not going to be anything too fancy, but color-wise, I'm going to try something that I haven't done before. Actually, I'll be doing that with the one for Veronica as well. So, and I want to say at this time that even though I'm doing the Corvette for Veronica and this Volkswagen for Bella, I'm doing these builds really in memory of those that have been lost during the course of 2020, 2021. Pardon me, due to COVID or any other reasons, we've lost model builders, and we've lost loved ones that I've seen, in other videos. So I'm kind of doing these two in the name of Veronica and Bella, but will also be dedicating them to the other model builders or loved ones that we've lost in the last year and a half. Okay, and there's one more project that I need to get started, and we'll set up for that. Be right with you. Okay, finally, the last project I need to get started on at the moment is the 1940 Ford by AMT, the United Scale Automotive Content Creators, and I joined their group on Facebook. They're doing a build of the 1940 Ford from AMT. So I really love 1940 Fords. As you can see, there's a couple in front of you, and there's more in the shelves, both by AMT and Revell. But what I decided to do for this build is to use the chassis from this kit and the motors from this kit, but I want to build a woody wagon. This is the Morgan Automotive Detail Woody Wagon resin conversion kit for the 1940 Ford from AMT. This was mastered many years ago by All American Resin, and Chris Morgan bought the mold for this one. I think he has a few others from them, but this is the one that's relevant at this point. I've been holding on to these for a while. I have two of them. And we'll just take a quick look at what's in the box. There you go. You get a fender unit and front grille unit, very similar to what comes in the coupes, but the rear fenders are slightly different because they don't use that triangular type tail light that the 40 coupe does. It has a more truck type tail light, and this covers more of the fender than it does on the coupe. It's a very clean casting. I really haven't done too much to this yet. I was playing with it just Wednesday evening on our TAPS Zoom meeting. There's some issues with gaps at the bottom where the bodywork meets the fenders, and it doesn't look too bad from 20 feet away, but there's some gaps around the fenders as well. Not unreasonable, but I'm not sure I can live with it, so I'll have to figure out how to fix that and then do all the relevant painting and whatnot. You also get, sorry for the rattling, a spare tire to go on the back. So this is totally on the real vehicle, totally metal, so this will be painted body color, and the chrome hubcap will be, I'll have to chrome either with bare metal or with all clad or one of those systems. You get 3 seats. You get the front seat, a middle seat, and a big back seat. And then you get some detailing. So if you look up 40 Fords online, on the front doors are these, this is black metal with the chrome window winder and the chrome door opener, so they get glued on the inside. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's the tail light up there, also the license plate holder, I believe. So that's what you get in the kit. So from the that's what you get from the conversion kit. So from the actual AMT kit, you need the chassis, you need the front bumper. The windows may or may not work in it. I might have to make my own glass. My original intention for this build, I was copying down the colors, the stock factory stock colors that I actually have in stock from MCW. I've been holding on to them for a while. I actually have 3 of those. But today I got debating, if I'm going to mess up a resin woody, I'd rather make it a hot rod, sort of, and do a really good job on the stock version, because I'm far more keen on the stock version. So I'm not sure. I may just use the Buick engine and the Krieger wheels from this version of the 40 Ford Coupe and make a bit of a period hot rod. We'll have to see. I'm not 100% on this yet, but it's got to get started because the end date is January 15th, and we're not too far away from December 15th, so I got to get going. Anyway, fellas, oh, and one more thing before I sign off. I do have a hood, and this hood is from Drag City Resin Casting. It fits better than the hoods that come in the kits. The original hood, when this first came out in the early to mid 60s, this kit, the original hood was really good, and then something happened and they kind of buggered up the hood, and you often hear people complaining about trying to get the hood to fit right. So this fits right and it looks nice, but I may have to use some magnets in the hood to keep it on. I think Mr. BG did that in building the 41 Woody from AMT. So I may have to try that, but I'm looking forward to this build and the other two as well. So I'll sign off now, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.